Wish you could buy anything you want? We don't have to. Heirs, hedge funders, heavyweights. We're the top 1% of the 1%. With bucks in the bank and outrageous ways to spend it. Bedazzled baubles.
Quadruple the price of the average home in America.
Pricey purebreds.
That's 19 Maseratis.
Just another day at the mall.
An artist sold his gold feces for $500,000.
There's many ways to act rich, but only one way to be filthy rich. An all-new Filthy Rich Guide starts right now. Business jets. Chauffeur-driven limos. Designer jewelry worn by model girlfriends. When it comes to the good life, rich people really know how to dream small. Because the filthy rich have the cash and the cravings to live it up in the most ridiculously extravagant ways possible. We're talking billionaires who spring for private islands with high-priced histories.
$10 million worth of island, $140 million worth of story.
Pamper their purebred puppies with the latest luxury goods.
Maybe $10,000 on a dog collar, or $750,000 for a golden diamond version.
And get anything and everything brought right to their door.
Kobe Bryant flew Fabrizio De Toni 6,000 miles to come cook his wife her favorite meal.
But to understand the habits of these sky-high spenders, you'll need a guide. The Filthy Rich Guide.
A billionaire's home is his castle. Literally. We often live in castles. But sometimes a filthy rich man needs a place to get away. But when it comes to the ultimate vacation retreat, the mega rich just don't want to visit a secluded island. They want to slap their name on it. This is the Filthy Rich Guide to Island Hunting.
So when you're really wealthy, you want everything private. Private plane, private dining, and the next step, private island.
But before you can plant your flag in paradise, you need to know the Filthy Rich rules. Rule number 1, stick to the budget.
No one knows this better than Richard Branson.
Branson wanted to hang his hammock on the Necker Islands in the British Virgin Isles. But he didn't want to pay the wealthy nobleman Lord Cobham's $5 million asking price. So he played hardball, making a low-ball offer of just $100,000.
Lord Cobham, so insulted, he kicks Branson off of his island. But Branson knew the seller was strapped for cash, so he naturally kept lowballing him. Eventually, Lord Cobham accepted his slightly higher offer of $180,000. Today, the island is worth $200 million. Branson says the deal he struck for his island is still the best deal he's ever made.
But the savvy billionaire didn't stop there.
He turned Necker Island into a vacation spot for other filthy rich people, including Oprah, Larry Page, Beyonce.
A cool $65,000 a night gets you access to the 74-acre island, a 32-person jacuzzi, and your own submarine.
The best part about having a 32-person jacuzzi is you can fit the submarine in the jacuzzi.
You buy a private island, then you rent it out to other wealthy people, and the money just flows in a little circle.
But if you're willing to spend a little more, like $152,820,000 more, you can get a trophy island, like Ekaterina Rybolovleva, who spent $153 million for the Greek island of Scorpios.
Scorpios is one of the great trophy islands of the world. Why? Aristotle Onassis married Jackie Kennedy on this island. If you're going to have an island, have one with a history.
$10 million worth of island, $140 million worth of story.
This is the priciest island on the block. So neighboring islands were about 8 to 10 million. This one, the Kahuna, 150 million. Jackie O demands a premium.
Now that you've purchased your island, it's time to build on it. But even the filthy rich need to check with Town Hall. It's a lesson the Emir of Qatar learned the hard way after he paid $11 million for a bulk pack of 6 islands in the Ionian Sea.
His dream? A palace on every island.
However, there was a slight hiccup. The Greek law only allows houses to be 700 square feet.
What kind of monster makes a man live in 2,700 square feet?
This is a guy who owns a 44,000 square foot home in London. Some say it's even nicer than Buckingham Palace. So 2,700 square feet, not going to cut it.
When he was told he couldn't build a house bigger than 2,700 square feet, he retorted, but my bathroom is that big.
But when you can break out your filthy rich checkbook, laws become mere suggestions.
There's always a way around it, and you just need to be creative.
In the end, the Emir agreed to build a pipeline that could bring water or gas to the island.
This is classic negotiation. I mean, you basically change the subject, you offer the other party something that they really, really need, and then pretty soon everyone's forgetting what they were arguing about.
Whoever said that no man is an island probably had the wrong real estate agent. Because if you're looking to buy that $20 million sliver of paradise to call home, number 3, then you need to call this guy.
I'm Chris Crollo. I am the CEO and founder of Private Islands, Inc. We market islands for sale all over the world, starting at $20,000, all the way up to $200 million.
In case you're wondering what 20 grand gets you, brace yourself.
You're going to get a rock, maybe big enough to put a tent.
Oof. Glad I'm not bargain hunting.
For $200 million, you can get a 500-acre beautiful island in the Ionian Sea in Greece.
That's more like it. But before you write that check and pack your bags, you need to consider the hurdles to island ownership.
Building on an island comes with a lot of issues. Are the locals comfortable with you? Are you comfortable with the locals? How far away is the hospital? Are there hurricanes? Hurricane insurance? Wow.
If you want to skip the headaches, tropics, and try something less remote and more plug and play.
Petra Island is one of the most spectacular islands, priced at $18.5 million. It has a beautiful 5,000 square foot Frank Lloyd Wright designed home, and it has a guest cottage, 1,200 square feet, another 2,000 square feet of decks, 5,000 square feet of glass, African mahogany, hand-troweled concrete floors. You've got a boulder in your living room. 60 feet wide, 12 feet high. Frank Lloyd Wright designed the house around this rock. It doesn't get any better than this.
Believe it or not, this little slice of heaven is only 20 minutes from Manhattan. By helicopter.
You've got your own FAA-approved helicopter landing pad on your roof.
Sounds great. Frank Lloyd Wright masterpiece, private boulder, private helipad. But what if everything seems perfect? Except the name.
If you don't like the name of Petra Island, just change it. Johnny Depp nicknamed his island Off Island.
Amusing, but coarse. I'd go for something more classy. Coming up, why it pays to be a pet of the filthy rich.
If you're a billionaire, your dog is a billionaire too.
Later, is there anything this multi-millionaire boxer can't do for a few days tops?
He only showed up for work 4 days last year.